To win me back after we had broken up for 3 months, he actually bought 10 luxury cars and shouted my name downstairs at the law firm where I work. As soon as the news spread, my coworkers were instantly excited. They all thought I was a hidden super rich woman, but they did not know that what I hated most since childhood was rich people. Because back then my father from a wealthy family ran away with my mother, but after a few years he could not endure a poor life, so he abandoned us and returned to his family for an arranged marriage. From that day on, I developed a deep hatred for the wealthy, until one day later, I accidentally discovered that my boyfriend of 3 years was actually a hidden heir. So I accepted the 5 million check his mother handed me without hesitation, and proposed a breakup. I thought from then on we would never have any connection again, but that day, when I was receiving a major client at the law firm, I discovered the client was my ex-boyfriend from 3 months ago. The moment he appeared, he began reflecting, asking if he had done something wrong to upset me, but no matter what he said, I only saw work. Seeing that he kept rambling about the past, I stood up and prepared to leave. Even so, he still refused to give up. He even found out through his assistant that I had met his mother before we broke up. This made him even more certain that I did not leave him willingly. To find an excuse to talk to me, he actually ordered his assistant to drive into my car. I thought I had run into a luxury car scam, but when I got out, it was him again. I did not want any more involvement with him, so I lied and said I already had a new boyfriend, and told him not to contact me again except for work. But after hearing that, he showed no intention of backing down. Instead, he seriously said that if that was the case, he would study hard to become a good lover on the side. I thought he was completely insane, yet I almost got moved by his affection. I could only remind myself again and again that he was already engaged to someone else, and I could not be fooled by his sweet words again. Otherwise, my ending would be the same as my mother's, because his mother had already arranged a marriage for him. That was the real reason I broke up with him. Just then, his assistant's voice suddenly came from downstairs, announcing that the 10 luxury cars he ordered had all arrived. It turned out, to compensate for yesterday's crash, he directly bought 10 luxury cars and delivered them to the company. My coworkers instantly went wild. With no other choice, I had to go downstairs to make things clear in person. But he said seriously that these were just an apology for the collision. This scene made my coworkers explode with shock, all sighing at the power of a top-tier wealthy family to keep things from getting out of hand. I had no choice but to invite him upstairs. But not long after he arrived, a rich young woman rushed downstairs. She stormed into the law firm aggressively. The assistant never expected that the arranged marriage partner chosen by his mother worked at the same law firm as me. He could only pray silently that she would not see something she should not. Sure enough, she went straight to my office. Fortunately, the man and I hid behind the wall in advance. Just as she was about to continue searching, her father suddenly appeared. The moment I heard that voice, I froze, because it was a voice I knew all too well. After she left, I immediately peeked out and was shocked to discover that her father was the scumbag who abandoned my mother and me years ago, which meant that the man's fiancée was actually my half-sister. The next day, to assert her dominance, the rich girl directly sent me an invitation to the engagement banquet. I suddenly became curious about how my father would react when he saw